So the next album we have is Simulation Theory by Muse. David, what did you think of this album?
I've always thought Muse is kind of like a. I feel like their songs have always kind of dragged on for me. I don't know why, but every time I listen to them, and there's been a couple of times where you've been like, David, sit down, just listen to Muse. Like I remember you used to throw on Drones on
all the time
on vinyl,
all the time
and,
on vinyl.
And as soon as it came up, it was Dead Inside, I think, is the first song, and it would be like, I don't know.
What was it like?
Dead Inside. And I don't know.
No, I agree.
But this album, since that's what you actually asked me, I enjoyed it. Actually sitting down to listen to it, I'd say my favorite song on here is Dig Down, because it sounds a little bit like the song
Madness,
that's what it is. But the one that goes mad, and it's got that like wub 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 sound in the background. I know I'm doing a lot of like impressions of the sounds, but it's got that without the vocals over top, and I just think it sounds so cool.
I agree, and I know I really don't want to say Algorithm is my favorite because it's kind of the lead into the album, but it is a perfect lead into the album. And then I really like Get Up and Fight. Has to be one of my favorite songs.
The backbeat on that is
it's awesome. It is sick, and I love it. And then I just just a thing that I'm thinking of right now is Thought Contagion. I felt like it was a really poor choice for a single release for this album. Kind of like Levitate with 21 Pilots. It's just, I don't know. It just seemed to lack. But other than that, Pressure, all these songs are awesome. And I totally agree with you with Dig Down. I mean, that whole whoa, I love that.
What's so interesting to me about this album is that there's 21 songs on here, but the first 11 are like their actual album, and all the rest of them are repeats. But as they have one called, there are a couple called Alternate Reality Version.
Yeah, you're right, and I think that's very interesting. And I don't know how I'm assuming like they're just going for that whole, I guess, the vibe of what is it? Simulation, right? They're in a simulation. I'm assuming that's what they're going for.
I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Good. I'm glad. I think you should get this album on vinyl. Just because I know you're not a fan of them. Oh, one of the questions I had for you was, do you think, so back in 2015, when Drones was released, they got an award for Best Rock Album. Oh. Do you think they are up for that award again with this album?
See, I really liked it, but I'm trying to think of who it's compared to. We had...
Well, what about Slipknot?
Could you compare it to like 21 Pilots, or is that like...
Oh, no, because that's like alternative.
So this is strictly rock?
Yes, this is a rock genre.
Okay. Slipknot, I don't think Slipknot would win.
No, I mean, I don't know.
What about Greta Van Fleet?
Ooh. See, now that would be a good one. That's a pretty darn good competitor.
Do you think they could win, though, over this? Because I feel like Muse has way bigger of a name for themselves.
They're definitely going to win Best Breakout Artist. I'd be stunned if they didn't. Or Best Breakout Rock Artist. But I don't know. Like, they got that whole Led Zeppelin-esque sound to them, and I think that's original, and I think that can win over some people, so...
All right. Well, great album.